Hello, I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and when you fracture your foot or when you fracture your lower extremity, you're going to actually get a significant amount of swelling. And did you know that's beneficial? Let me explain a little bit first about what we expect with fracture. So with the fracture, your first things that are going to happen after you break the bone is you're going to get an inflammation stage. And basically the inflammation is designed to bring fluids to the area and wash out all the damaged tissue. Then you get a soft callus formation where you start to get the body's cells migrating to this area to help it heal. Then you get a hard callus formation, and ultimately you get bone remodeling that actually helps it get healed. And a lot of times that's the only thing people think about when they're saying, okay, my foot swelling with this fracture. Well, let me teach you a side effect of this process. So one of the things that happens is when you get your bone is healing like that, you'll swell. One of the most important things for bone healing is to immobilize that tissue so the bone fractures aren't moving and keeping themselves from healing. So by swelling, you're basically creating a artificial cast around the tissue that allows it to heal. So the way I explain it to most of my patients is the body's going to cast your foot. The body's going to cast the fracture. It's going to do everything it can to keep you from moving. And one of the ways that it does that is through swelling. And swelling is a very beneficial thing if you're continuing to move that tissue. So taking away swelling when you're not immobilizing a fracture will actually slow down bone healing because that swelling is designed to keep it from moving. You swell a broken finger, then it's not going to move as much because you can't bend it because of the swelling. That's beneficial to fracture healing because then the fracture doesn't move either. So think about the fact that when your foot is swelling or when that tissue is swelling around a fracture, it's the body's way of keeping it from moving. So if you can take away that motion, you will also decrease the swelling. So swelling is important. Swelling is a valuable piece of the puzzle. Ultimately, you don't want to remove swelling unless you're doing something to remove the motion so that the swelling isn't needed. This is Dr. Brandt Gibson, and this is your Podiatry Tips Day 310, Swelling for Fractures. This is valuable. This is